23 breeds.
Oh, that.
Yes,
Yes.
has been declared to be ferocious. Now, my lord, I don't understand what is ferocious because, my lord, if I take that to be ferocious, then humankind is the most ferocious species in the world. My lord, I am praying, my lord, today at this juncture to save, my lord, those puppies, my lord, and the dogs which would be, my lord, put to death, my lord, at least, my lord, an interim stay. I don't think this would prejudice any of the government bodies, my lord. Few months back, due to a match in Eden Gardens, one of the horses died.
Yes, yes.
And my lord will be, my lord, shocked. The other horses stopped eating for the next 3 months. They were, my lord, put to, my lord, good health by, my lord, making them listen to Ravindra Sangit music. This, my lord, application or, my lord, the writ petition, my lord, I had to take leave to move on a very urgent basis because perhaps by this time when I am moving it before, my lord, a lot of puppies are no longer there in this world, my lord. And perhaps, my lord, if we do not have an interim order, most of them won't be there, my lord.
What
My
is the
lord, the
matter about?
issue is that,
Hmm.
my lord, lordship, there are around 23 breeds.
Oh, that.
Yes,
Yes.
has been declared to be ferocious. Now, my lord, I don't understand what is ferocious because, my lord, if I take that to be ferocious, then humankind is the most ferocious species in the world.
There's no doubt on that.
There's no doubt about
That's
it.
why there's no memorandum or circular. about it.
Yes, my lord. Now, my lord, the issue is that I was just seeing, my lord, this High Court's order nowhere says, my lord, banning of these dogs at all. It only says, my lord, to file a report to the extent. Now, my lord, after giving hearing to all the stakeholders.
So this was by virtue of a high court order. I mean,
Yes, by
there
word.
was no circular of the government.
No, my lord. Later on, I'm coming. That the later on, my lord.
Will come.
I'm coming.
Right. Right.
Now, my lord, what has happened? Page 29, if your lordship sees, which was the, my lord, a public interest litigation filed in Delhi, where, my lord, certain stray incidents had happened in Gurgaon and Faridabad, places where, my lord, the pets had gone out, my lord, and, my lord, had attacked some people. My lord, I agree, my lord. My lord, the fault, I would say, is of the owners. Because, my lord, as I raise my son or daughter, he would, my lord, become a tree like that. There's no doubt about it. And I'm sure in this room, a lot of us are, my lord, parenting such pets, my lord. In fact, I am one of them. I have no shame in saying it, my lord, that I have two four-legged sons. Now, my lord, the issue is that under these circumstances, this bill was filed. Now, my lord, kindly seize the order. Public interest litigation has been filed seeking direction to respondents to ban and cancel the license to keep dangerous dogs with regard to these names. Kindly seize the last order, my lord. What is the direction? The said statement undertaken given by the Learned Counsel for the Union of India is accepted by this court, and the India is held bound by the same. In the event the petitioner is aggrieved by the decision taken by the Union of India, the petitioner shall be at liberty to file appropriate proceedings in accordance with law.
The representation was for banning, which was to be considered by the union.
Yes, my lord, it was to be considered. Kindly sees Learned Counsel for the Union of India, who appears on advance notice, states, paragraph 3, my lord, that the petitioner's representation has been forwarded to such and such ministry. He states that after consulting all the stakeholders, Union of India shall decide petitioner's representation dated such and such as expeditiously as possible, preferably within 3 months from today. This is the direction. Now, my lord, kindly seize the order. Page 31, my lord. Second paragraph. Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying constituted an expert committee under the chairmanship of animal such and such, with members from the various stakeholders not named, organizations and experts. The committee has identified the following breeds of dogs as ferocious, which are dangerous for human life. I did not understand, my lord, how. Where is the finding? There is no finding. My lord, there is no basis of, my lord, any finding. There is no report. There is no identification. My lord, so many breeds have been stated here. My lord, my lord, stop here for a while and ask my lord, I can at least say 10 more breeds, which can, my lord, also be, my lord, claimed as ferocious, because all dogs bites. If I, my lord, put a stray dog and train him, my lord, he would also bite if I want to. Biting, my lord, cannot be a, my lord, a state, my lord, a criteria for putting a dog as a ferocious dog. Absolutely not, my lord. Today, German shepherds are used, my lord, by police. Labradors are used. my lord, the Belgium Shepherd dog, which is that Malinois. My lord, that's a highly dangerous dog, I say. But it is according to the training that they get that they are in public places nowadays, my lord.
Dobermans are known to be dangerous under incapable hands.
My lord, a Cocker Spaniel can become dangerous if I train him like that.
Yes.
Everybody. My lord, I have, my lord, a person standing behind me who's a member of the bar whose wife was bitten by the golden retriever, my lord, like anything. But he said the reason was I had got another puppy, and it's usual that he will become envious. But I know, for an instance, there was this gentleman, a great political figure, my lord, Bal Sahib Thackeray's wife, had 64 stitches because, my lord, a Great Dane had bitten him, my lord, he was a pet of theirs. These are stray incidents, my lord. 5, 6 stray incidents, my lord, in one place cannot term, my lord, species. And what has happened, kindly see, my lord, the next third paragraph, how, my lord, atrocious it is. The committee has recommended that the above mentioned dog breeds, including crossbreeds, shall be prohibited for import, breeding, selling as pet dogs and other purposes. Therefore, it is requested that the local bodies, husbandry department shall not issue any licenses or permit for sale, breeding of dogs as mentioned above, and keeping these breeds shall be banned. Local bodies may also issue necessary implementation guidelines in this regard. However, the dogs which have already kept as pet shall be sterilized so that further breeding may not happen. Now, my lord, I ask this question. My lord, when there are puppies with breeders who are licensed to sell, this is not an illegal trade, my lord. My lord, at that age, sterilization of a bitch or a dog cannot happen, my lord, medically. They have to be put to death. That is why, my lord, I say I don't know how many puppies are today dead and how many would be by today evening. There is no, my lord, method.
Sterilized, probably they have to reach a particular age. I mean,
Yes.
which varies from dog to dog.
Yes, my lord, after 2 years.
Approximately 2 years.
2 years.
Right.
Now, my lord, obviously, my lord, these are people who are, my lord, into business. So is the petitioner also, but he has come forward, my lord, to save them. Because of the simple reason, my lord, if they are banned, they would be extinct from India. And they would be, my lord, they have to be put to death because obviously, my lord, nobody, my lord, a kennel which has, my lord, let us take, my lord, 16 pit bull puppies cannot keep them. It's not possible.
In 2 areas, you can apprehend that. I mean, regarding license issue, any further license or permit for sale, import, I can understand. For the time being, we cannot. I mean, import can be prohibited for the time being, at least till this is decided.
Yes.
But regarding breeding, you are saying breeding of dog breeds. So breeding is a process.
No one is pregnant.
Yes.
What happens to the pregnant mother?
Breeding is a process which starts from, yes,
we have to kill them
prior to pregnancy, in fact.
Put to death. Then, my lord, the puppies who are there, they have to be put to death.
Also, yes.
My lord, first of all, my lord, the issue is that whenever there is an act which comes,
and keeping of these dog breeds has also been banned. Apart from those who are already kept as pet.
It has to be sterilized. So my son has to be sterilized, my lord, in order to keep him in my house. Now, my lord, the question is that sterilization, why? Because just because they come under a name. One is a Rottweiler, the other is a Pit Bull, the other, my lord, is a Moscow guard dog. My lord, it is me. My lord, I would rather say, my lord, none of the acts in India said that a dog can be killed or a dog can be banned. It is not there today in any statute. First of all, that needs to be showed to the court. Secondly, my lord, there are acts which says that, my lord, the owner has to be trained. One, my lord, I would have understood that a license should be given to a person who takes a proper training. Being satisfied, my lord, the breeder would sell it to him.
I know about a dog behaviorist she was asked that, I mean, should we keep a folded newspaper on hand if you want to train him without using that?
Yes, my lord.
I mean, she said, yes, you can use it on yourself if she does something.
Absolutely.
You can very well use it on yourself as many times as you can.
Absolutely.
So it's asked that maybe that's...
Lord, it is unconditional love.
Relevant. But you say this is beyond policy decisions violating animal rights.
Absolutely, my lord. No act says so. Now, my lord,
what about this? The next page, these rules. What is this?
My lord, these are the rules which they are saying that, my lord, which has come in, my lord, which should be abided. My lord, these rules nowhere says, my lord, that these dogs are banned or they cannot be imported or breeded or anything. These are rules which says how a person is to be trained. How, my lord?
The rules do not touch these dog breed
Absolutely not.
names at all.
Absolutely not, my lord. Absolutely not. My lord, I would rather, my lord, see, my lord, a society where, my lord, a act comes or a rule comes which trains, my lord, protecting animals. I'll be very happy, including dogs, cows, buffaloes, everybody, birds. That should be, my lord, the motive of all governments. I'm not against any government, my lord. I'm sure, my lord, none of us would, my lord, here in the courtroom would see an extinction of a species in our country. But this leads to extinction of these species in this country or these breeds in this country, my lord.
Banerjee, an argument may be made that if it's human rights versus animal rights, I mean,
Of course, my lord.
I mean, if they are really so dangerous, which makes it risky to bring them in, so there may be a reasonableness in that restriction, but that has to be established.
That has to be established, my lord. That has to be seen.
And
as
particularly as far as this is concerned, immediate consideration: import, yes, does not affect directly the lives of the dogs which are already there. Selling may be restrained for the time being.
No, selling, my lord, if they are not sold,
Selling,
they'll
no,
die.
that's commercial. Because
my lord,
but
selling,
breeding, yes, you're right. Breeding is a long process.
my lord,
So-
selling would also, my lord, think about the puppies which are there of
So for the
41
time
days.
being, I mean,
For the
time-
41 days old, 40 days. My lord, I would have understood that the government would have come up with a welfare scheme for them. At least, my lord, having the number of these breeds, how many of them are still in the 41 days old, 1 year old?
they're also not
Nothing.
apparently backed by any research work also.
Nothing. Nothing. My lord, most important, the Kennel Club of India, lordship knows, is not a party as a stakeholder before the court, my lord. And my lord, I will not be sorry in showing one order which has come unanimously from the, my lord, High Court at Karnataka, which has stayed this particular, my lord, notification. And in no uncertain words, it has said that there is an interim stay on this ban. My lord, kindly see the last paragraph.
Yes,
The High Court of Delhi had clearly indicated that all the stakeholders shall be consulted, not a few or various. All means each and every. The Kennel Club of India is one which is not consulted in this submission. Therefore, till the learned DSGI would produce those documents and went into decision making of the impugned circular on the strength of the records, the circular such
So
and such.
Banerjee, this is beyond Delhi High Court order also, in the sense that Delhi High Court order, even irrespective of the Delhi High Court.
Delhi High Court never thought of this.
No, Delhi High Court has directed only
Consider.
to consider
everyday lordship
to consult all the stakeholders and take a decision also. But they have the right, the government has the right, even without that order of the Delhi High Court, to pass a policy decision on something.
Yes.
But the other,
But this
other
is not
grounds,
a policy decision.
no, the other grounds remain. That is what.
This is not a policy decision. A
So let me-
policy
let me
decision,
say
my lord,
this.
is discussed. My lord, when we come up with an act also, my lord, it goes for years in the legislative, my lord, assemblies, my lord, or my lord, parliaments. Not overnight.
This has been issued by whom? I mean,
But this is issued by the husbandry joint secretary, my lord, of Ministry of, my lord, Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying. My lord, I am praying, my lord, today at this juncture to save, my lord, those puppies, my lord, and the dogs which would be, my lord, put to death, my lord, at least, my lord, an interim stay. I don't think this would prejudice any of the government bodies, my lord, in terms of this notification, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, we can have.
But I have a bit of reservation, Mr. Banerjee, subject to hearing them and you further if necessary, regarding import particularly, and selling. I'm open.
My lord, import lordship can clarify. My lord,
Yes, I'll
my
definitely.
lord, I would also rather say this, my lord. Let us take this, my lord.
Because if dogs.
May I give a very innocuous, my lord, example?
Yes.
Although I don't have the means to do it. My lord, when we buy a Rolls Royce, my lord, when we, my lord, apply.
This is an innocuous example in your.
Yes, innocuous to me at least, my lord. My lord, when we make this, when we apply, we have heard from childhood days from our parents. My lord, they come to your house and see, my lord, what is the stature at which you stay.
They don't tell you.
My lord, exactly. So, my lord, why, my lord, a ban on import? If I am buying, my lord, a Rottweiler, my lord, the government can always, from a very particular act or a rule.
And Rottweiler terriers are very common. I mean,
my lord, I have one son who is a Rottweiler, my lord,
right,
and he's
they're
very dear
common,
to me.
Very common.
Very common, my lord. Now, my lord, I say, my lord, this to the people, although the framing can be in this way, that, my lord, before giving the license or before selling or, my lord, before importing, one can always, my lord, make these checks and measures, my lord, which can be framed by the government
Can be
with a committee,
sensitization of the owners also.
with renowned veterinary doctors, with renowned, my lord, breeders, social workers, animal rights, my lord, people, human rights people. A committee can be formed.
There are certain very good animal behaviorists.
Absolutely, my lord.
In
Today,
Bombay, one or two are very famous. In Calcutta also.
Lordship, I don't know whether Lordship will remember this incident. Few months back, due to a match in Eden Gardens, one of the horses died.
Yes, yes.
And my lord will be, my lord, shocked. The other horses stopped eating for the next 3 months. They were, my lord, put to, my lord, good health by, my lord, making them listen to Rabindra Sangit music. Then they started eating again. So, my lord, we should develop that kind of a, my lord, infrastructure, and that was done by the Calcutta police. So I'm sure, my lord, all the departments in, my lord, airports and all, where we see dogs, my lord, going for bombs and all, my lord, bomb squads, my lord, they don't even think of their lives, and they serve us. This shouldn't be, my lord, done to them, my lord, with deepest of respect, my lord.
Let me hear the other side.
And selling, my lord, of course, if it is stopped, my lord, they will die in the kennel itself, my lord.
Why do you say that?
Because, my lord, these puppies, my lord, they won't be, my lord, think of us, my lord, I'm a breeder.
You are a breeder. You have to look after them.
My lord, I can't keep 40 puppies together, my lord, all of a sudden overnight. Lordship has to understand that, my lord. I have to put them to death, my lord, or I cannot sterilize them, my lord. So I have to put them to death. It's normal, my lord.
You are for the state.
Yes, sir. Without going into the matter, this I think I will not join issue with Mr.
No, what is your role here?
I am the implementing authority.
So you don't have any direct role to play.
But it is right, Malad, because it's a commercial business, Malad.
Yes,
That is the only thing.
that
Let
angle
me
is
look
there.
at the reality, Malad.
Selling, that's why I told Mr. Banerjee I
They'll
had
be put to death, my lord.
some I mean reservations on that. 5th April, I'll keep it on 5th April for filing of that, and I may pass further orders also. And the stay will be till 30th of April or until further order. Import I'll exclude. Selling, what is your take on sir?
So far as import and selling, Malad, your lordship, Malad, in my responsibility, Malad, don't pass any order.
Selling till 30th April, Mr. Banerjee won't. Apart from commercially, I mean, it won't
Lord,
happen.
Selling.
My lord,
Selling. So, Malad, these things, Malad, in my responsibility should not be stated.
my lord, import, I understand lordship is thinking of commercial things. My lord, I'll argue that there is no reason why, my lord, import should be stopped. But, my lord, kindly think of selling. My lord, by that time, my lord, if it is kept, my lord,
30th of April, what will happen? Puppies will grow.
No, there are puppies. They don't even know how many puppies are there of these breeds in India. Now, my lord, if they die, my lord, I cannot, my lord, bring back them, my lord, afterwards. Neither can my lord.
Mr. Banerjee, selling will be shifting of responsibility only.
No, it's absolutely not, my lord.
This is upheld ultimately. Theoretically, it can be.
It cannot be, my lord. I'll show
they die
to my
in the
lord.
hands of the owner instead of.
No, my lord, they will not. They will not, because of the simple reason, my lord, that, my lord, at the best, my lord, the dog will have a life to lead before a, my lord, owner in a space. But, my lord, if they are, my lord, put to death, my lord, in a kennel, as fell from my lord, lordship knows how they are kept, and they have to be killed, my lord. They have to be killed. Kindly, my lord, think of, my lord, a human being. My lord, may I give an example?
Banerjee, what would happen if they could not be sold till 30th of April? That could happen in any.
My lord,
I mean, selling, when you keep a dog for selling, you have to have that.
My lord, if today, my lord, there was no restriction, my lord, there was no restriction, then, my lord, I could have sold at least few of them, or may not be as fell from, my lord, any of them. But few of them, if you would have gone, that would have saved them. Now, my lord, if lordship puts this, my lord, restriction on selling, then, my lord, the owner, the breeder knows that none of them can go. So, my lord,
Come back on 5th of April.
But till, my lord, kindly, my lord,
I'll keep it on 8th of
kindly, my lord, do this. Kindly, my lord, do this. Let them sell by keeping the records, because the Union of India also does not have a record of how many babies are there. It's good to say from the bar, my lord, but then we don't have any records how many puppies are there.
How many records have been included in this?
But I don't need to. I only want to show this.
Mr. Banerjee, selling, don't sell. I mean, the selling part, I'll not stay. Karnataka has state take advantage of that.
My lord, kindly.
If Karnataka has state, that applies to whole of India.
No, my lord, kindly say, I would have been happy. I wouldn't have come to my lord. I wouldn't have moved it. It says, my lord, only in the state of Karnataka.
Penultimate line.
That is why his lordship has been very gracious. but my lord has restricted my lord to Karnataka. My lord, I don't understand, my lord.
Selling I want steps.
My lord, only think of it, what will happen. Then, my lord, let somebody take care of those puppies.
Why? The breeders themselves will.
No, my lord, they would. Then, my lord, lordship kindly
They
direct
might
the
have-
breeders to save them.
Mr. Banerjee, I'm keeping it at the top on 8th of April. Till
Yes.
8th of April is only 2 or 3 weeks, I suppose. So in 3 weeks, they might not have
My
been
lord, may
sold
there
at all.
be one line in my lord's order that
Yes.
it would be considered that, my lord, the breeders would safeguard the interest of the puppies, my lord, to that extent, so that this message goes to them, my lord. Kindly, my lord, it's lives which are involved, my lord. ठीक है. Kindly, my lord,
Fair enough.
kindly gives
Fair
that,
enough.
my lord. Today, when I say grateful, it comes from my heart. Grateful, my lord.